Team of the Season Weekend League has just started and it's going to take place for a while until the end of FIFA 23 with great rewards. Therefore, players are going to sweat like no other weekends in the year. But what is the secret then to win as many games as possible? We are going to give you a meta formation to play with, a unique offensive tip, and then show you how to adapt defensively, and most importantly at the end we are going to cover how to win those close matches because they are what makes or breaks your weekend league. So make sure to stick around for that. With the start of the Team of the Season, everyone will be tryharding more than you have ever seen. You might even see players who park the bus in the back after scoring once. You need a powerful weapon to crack those defenses, especially once they're heavily settled. And that weapon, my friends, is a driven pass. Driven passes allow you to accelerate your build-up in an accurate and positive way. With the speed they provide, they give the opponent less time to react to it, and that often leads to late player switches and greater errors in the defense. I will be showing you a powerful method that I use against those heavily fortified defenses, so watch carefully. As you can see, defense is settled, I'm on the wing, and I can't seem to find my way in from my current whereabouts. One thing that I noticed that the defense is shifting towards the ball side, so I have to use this for my own advantage. The next step is to pass the ball back towards one of the central midfielders with a short or driven pass, and once he is about to receive the ball, look for the available strikers in the center. Just because I'm shifting the ball's direction towards the upper side, the defense goes the same way and the opponent might think you will get the ball again towards the other side, but just because of those two factors, the striker who is close to the side from which the ball initially came is going to be free. So if you can connect him with a driven pass, then he will be in a spot to score the goal. This is how I nowadays break the park the bus defenses, and I strongly recommend using this method. Most of the elite players are already using this one, which we published weeks ago on the Guide Plus. That is why you should consider taking a look at our Team of the Season meta course, which contains powerful elements of FIFA 23 that will get your gameplay to another level at the later stages of the game. If you want to prepare yourself better for the Team of the Season event, make sure to visit our meta course and unlock your full potential. The link is in the description. Getting on the other side of the pitch, we have to protect our goal. Besides from the techniques we have given you throughout the year, we got a very unique tip for you, and that is about adaptation. Throughout the Team of the Season event, you are going to see very different player types. Some of them are going to hold on to the possession, some of them are going to run wild, and most of them are going to either do the meta attacking stuff or try to abuse glitches such as kickoff. Therefore, it is important to identify the potential habits of the current opponent and adapt yourself to it. Most of the players have a certain tendency in their build-up which they show in the starting minutes of the game, and they do the same things in the course of the game. However, this could differ with better players. Once you think like, okay, this guy's gonna do the same thing all over again, and you overcommit to it, the opposition could go for the other option and beat you easily. You have to keep that in your mind. There is a fine line between seeing the tendency of the player, which allows you to take a precaution for it, and completely overcommitting to the possibility before it happens. Just because I know from the first minutes of the game that my opposition runs wild, I tend to cover his running lane instead of going at him directly. However, I still don't overcommit to it and position myself exactly in between both running and the passing options so that I can also cover the passing lane while prioritizing the run. And this is exactly how you should take precaution in similar positions. Coming to one of the most asked questions in the FIFA gaming history, what is the best formation to play with? Guys, I have to break it to you, there is no ultimate best formation in FIFA, but there are some formations that you might feel yourself comfortable while you're playing with it. Therefore, I'm going to introduce to you the most comfortable formation for me right now and how I play with it. For the last couple of weeks, I have been playing with the 4-2-3-1 narrow, which has very versatile attacking options both on the wing and the center, while having a compact, strong defense in the back. It consists of one striker, one central camp supported by two side camps, 2 CDMs, and 4 defenders. With the balanced defensive style, I put the defensive width around 35 and the depth around 40. In the offense, I choose a direct passing option because I love to build up my attacking play while connecting players with short passes, and this option gives me more passing opportunities. The offensive width is default, with the other options showing a little difference from the original tactic. Remember, these numbers, width, depth, and the other bars are all personal preference. You don't need to copy them. You can play with higher or lower numbers, but it's only important that they fit your game style. My only striker is set on stay central and get in behind. Side cams on come back on defense and get in the box for crosses. CDMs on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking and cover center, and that's it. We are good to go. One powerful way to use this formation is to switch sides consistently. If you start the attack from one side, make sure you get the ball once at least towards the other side. With the wingbacks joining the attack, I always tend to start the attack from one of the sides, then look for my options in the center once I'm in the danger zone. The method I showed you just moments ago with the driven passes also work perfectly with this formation, so make sure to combine them in your future matches if you ever want to play with this formation. We have plenty of other free formation guides on the Guide Plus under the Tactics tab, so make sure to check all of them by clicking the link in the description. During the Team of the Season event, you are going to have tough matches. Sometimes you are going to get really challenging opponents, and sometimes you'll be unlucky. It's all part of the system. One thing you should be especially focusing on is to win the games that are really close. To be able to do that, you have to keep your mental state positive as much as you can. Let's take a look at one of the example matches I played recently that was really close. In these matches, you might struggle a bit because the opposition challenges you in the same way you're doing it. It is important not to lose your cool and interest. Even if you concede and fall behind, it's not the end of the world. The opposition might try to taunt you with a goal celebration. Don't fall for it and keep your mental high. Do not panic when you are trailing. Tell yourself you got enough time and make sure you stay patient with your moves to find the most optimal opportunity. Sometimes it will get frustrating to concede a goal from a defender who has 53 shooting from his weak foot. If it happens, it happens. Don't get angry, move on, because there is nothing you can do to take it back. Stay focused. If you think you are not finding enough opportunities with your current tactics, pause the game, take a deep breath, and don't be afraid to change your tactics. This might help you a lot. No matter what the opponent does, trust yourself. Think of every game as winnable and don't give up until the last second. And finally, if your opponent makes a huge mistake, make sure it doesn't stay unpunished. Those opportunities only come once or twice in these matches. So that's it for today's video. We really hope that you can add these tips to your gameplay and get really successful during the Team of the Season event. It is the best time to build the endgame squads and enjoy the game, and we would be more than pleased to be helpful in that direction. In case you are looking for more tips, watch our latest video where ChatGPT, the AI itself, gives us shocking useful tips about FIFA. The video is linked on your screen right now. We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did. Hope to see you on the next one. Take care and peace.